All right, Raw recap time. How you guys doing? All right, tonight, um, we do start out with Solo Sikoa appearing from the crowd, um, going after the Usos, of course, um, and talks about what they did to Royce Keys the week before. Um, so he wants to settle this stuff with them, and the Usos come out there and they do go back and forth, and it's decided they're going to have a match tonight. If uh, Solo wins, the family has to leave him alone. If he loses, Jay's going to deliver him to the tribal chief next week. Interesting um, contest or any there, and Solo goes, pew pew. He's a warning shot, pew pew. It's it's funny. A good main event to start. Let's see how this is gonna go. You know, Roman's not there, and how much slack is he gonna get if Jay loses? What's gonna happen? Um, that's all right. Next up we had the match of the night. First match. It was the number one contender for the AAA luchadors. They're gonna go and have a heavyweight championship match against Roman. And it was Penta and the Laredo Kid, and Penta was the winner there. Um, Great, unbelievable match. I'm glad they're featuring these luchadors on here to remind people, yeah, every Saturday, an hour, you have it free AAA on YouTube. It's free. Go for it and watch. And then at the end of the month, they're having a pay per view for AAA on YouTube for free. And then Triple Mania's, I think, in a month, 2 nights. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And it's next up match is Austin Theory against Tozawa. Um, Austin Theory does win, but they're still Braun is still fixated on Oba and everything that was said last week. He's still doing it this week. He still is that way, and as he gets in the ring after the match, is gonna kill him. Tozawa. Oba shows up, and everybody comes out to make sure they don't do anything. Adam Pierce, everybody. So nothing happens. Braun laughs and he backs up down the ring. So that is going to be the next for Oba and Braun. I guess we will see when that happens at the next pay per view, and that's not going to be until Money in the Bank, which is going to be in October. I don't know if they're going to wait that long or they're going to have a match on Raw. It's a good possibility. Um, let's see here. They have Danhausen. Let's see. I didn't see this, but Danhausen, he's come there and he's doing his antics that he always does, um, and gives everybody human monies. I might have to buy some of his Danhausen bills and everything. Kind of had fun there. And yeah, I know. I get the cats probably running behind me. Once they're fucking crazy. All right. They do during their break. Before that, they do Stephanie Vickier showing up. She's going to be in the ring. She comes out, cuts a promo saying, "I want I want Liv Judgment Day. She wants to take them all on and do that. but she wants to take his title, and Liv should be scared because that title belongs to her. It's going to be good. Then Becky shows up, of course, saying, "Hey, wait a minute, you're not going to step in front of me. I'm going after her first, and then whatever you can go after." Um, but Stephanie Vicaris is still, they used to go back and forth. Um, then let's see here. Yeah, Stephanie leaves the ring and Becky's in there, or yeah, Becky's in there, and Liv Morgan hits Becky with a sneak attack from behind, of course. Um, but Liv doesn't it doesn't work out as wishes. She gets knocked down, and everything, and Stephanie or um Becky and Stephanie Vicure go face to face. I think they're gonna have a number of contenders map, or they're gonna have a fatal or a three-way dance for a triple threat for Liv's title. It's looking like that. So we will see. LN8 is pissed because everybody's getting a shot at this title and he's not. He's like he looks at Adam Pearce and he will have he'll become a luchador so he can do that, but it's funny um that he's gonna say that, and he's gonna get his title shot. I mean, this is gonna be a special one-off they're gonna do for their Mexico trip down there in Mexico City. I mean, it's gonna get people to put butts in their seat more than it's gonna be for LA Knight against Roman. Um, I think so. But and then Mother backstage too, when LA's complaining about that. Solo's like, careful, you should have my back. And he's like, no, I'm done. It was a one off. We're not gonna do it anymore. And he's like, all right. Then I know a backstage moment they had with Dragon Lee earlier, and trying to say how great he is, and Dom interrupts his dad. Um, so this leads to a Dominic Mysterio against Dragon Lee, because Dom says I'm the best king of the luchadors. Dragon Lee gets the win. It's interesting that they had Dom lose. It wasn't for his title or anything like that, but I'm just shocked that Dominic lost. But if they're trying to push Dragon Lee in this tournament, that'll be good. A good win for him. But then as he was trying to celebrate, in comes Big Cass, taking out Dragon Lee like he did to Jevon last week. Well, as a result of that, when that happens, Jevon comes out, attacks Big Cass, drops him down, big boot. It just, yeah, it's not good. Is Cass gonna go? His first match gonna be with Javon Evans, possibly. I think that'll be good. I think Javon's gonna he might lose the first one. I don't know. We'll see. And then Silver Ruka is gonna have a match against the Judgment Day, so he needs to find a partner as she's going this, and say, yeah, I think I have. Danhausen comes up and is like, hey, I'll be your partner, but um, he's our. She had to say, hey, thanks, but I already got one. So yes, they do have another backstage. Let's see here. They do have a backstage time with Jacob Fatu and LA Knight talking about everything, and but he said he got to be worried, but with Jacob Fatu, but he can't touch him because the tribal chief told him not to. Uh, Joe Hendry does a song in the ring about, and I don't think I saw this here. Must have been away. I don't know. Or it was international only. But he sings a song that make everybody happy as Joe Hendry gets all the belts. Yeah, I don't know. All right. So then we did have the tag match with Sol Ruka against the Judgment Day, and then she brings out her partner, which is Io Sky. Sol Ruka and Io Sky get the win. And then you have a backstage segment with Breaker and Paul Heyman. I think this is the slow fizzle and eventual Braun breaking away from the Vision, or Paul Heyman getting out of the Vision or something like that. But he asks Paul Heyman if he thinks Oba's the future, and he doesn't give him an answer, but he just says he's going to be keep respecting Oba Femi for what he did, especially because he took out Brock. Um, so it's funny how I don't know, because Paul really isn't doing anything. Paul Heyman isn't doing anything with the Vision. The Vision's kind of on. They're waiting for Bronson Reed to come back from injury, Logan Paul from injury, to do what I don't know. Um, I don't know. It it won't. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what happens. I mean, the Vision unfortunately got derailed because of the injury and stuff like that. The injury bug hit the two main big hitters, and then it got Logan Paul. He's not as big a hitter as the two Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how this goes. See if they'll hint on something towards it this next week, or I don't know, have Oba Femi turn into a Paul Heyman guy. Probably not. But I've had stranger things happen. We know it happen. Stranger things do happen. Yeah, watch the um, behind the scenes, with WWE, because it's happening. I've watch it definitely. It's on Netflix. Um, Lyra, she bumped into Sol Ruco talking about the Intercontinental Championship. This is interesting. She looks like really like cracked out, kind of like I don't know, kind of, kind of like the old like bum Corbin kind of. I don't know. It's a different thing for Lyra Valkyria. I don't know if it's gonna change anytime soon, or Bailey's gonna come back and get a little revenge on her. But she says Soul's not gonna get her IC title that she established. And there's MJ. But she's gonna get the IC title back before Soul Worker gets it back. We will see. Main event, as we said earlier, it was Jey Uso and Solo Sikoa. Whoever, if Solo loses, he gets delivered to Roman. If he wins, the family's done with him, or he's done. He's moving on, and like that. Jay wins. I was surprised with this. I know where they're going. So Solo Sikoa is back in the bloodline and going to be delivered to Roman next week. Roman is going to be back next week. It's going to be that push towards his championship match during the tour in Mexico. That's happening in September. Yeah, early September. That's a good Raw. A lot of loose ends that are going there. Not gonna be sure where's going on. It's like Braun Breaker and Oba. It's coming. When they're gonna do that, I don't know. If they're gonna do it on a Raw or they're gonna wait to a pay per view. It could. Solo being back in the family. We'll see how it is, because if that's the case, Bloodline has both their enforcers back. Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, and we get the Usos and we got Roman. That's 5 people. I don't know. Is interesting. I gotta watch NXT too, because I heard that was good. I gotta watch some of it tonight and finish it tomorrow. SmackDown on Friday, of course. And remember, follow us on YouTube, Patreon, $1. And I gotta start eventually. I figure out how to put our little ads in here for our NordVPN. Use it. I love it. Our syrups that we have, great syrups. I use them for my coffee and smoothies. What I do is a little video, a little commercial, and I'll have fun with that one. But I liked Raw. It wasn't the greatest Raw. It was good coming out and trying to establish some stories, keep going with it. We'll see, because they have no pay-per-view until October. Some people might be at Triple Mania. NXT pay-per-view is happening at the end of the month. I can't remember. There might be a Saturday night's main event coming up. I know there's one coming up in Atlanta on a Sunday instead of a Saturday. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. But remember also, ExcaliburCon this weekend. We are going to be there. We're doing a podcast there. Come join us. If you listen to us, you actually can be on the podcast with us. And we'll edit it and get it up as soon as possible afterwards. It's a lot of fun. We want to see you. We want to hear you. We want to see your questions. Anything like that. And we'll see who else we can get on there with us. We have other wrestlers there that are available. We'll see what we can do. We're going to have a good show there. And come see us either Saturday during the show, or you come see us Sunday. We'll probably do something then again Sunday too. And we'll have stuff for you to have, some stickers there and other stuff. So, hey, it'll be a lot of fun. Please come support everything that's happening down there. Tickets are on sale right now. Get them before the show so you can actually make sure you are there. And hope we'll see you down. And until my next recap, bye-bye.